Hello, Polynesian community. Thank you for joining me. We are live. So, for those of you who are new to the group, thank you for your support. For those of you who have been watching these interviews once a month, I do welcome you back and to my weekly topics. So today we are having our Polynesian business owner interview. And just to let you know, we are streaming live on Facebook in our Polynesian community, and we're also streaming live on YouTube. Okay. So for those of you who are in the Polynesian community group, if you can, please, what I'd like to ask is that you hashtag live if you happen to join us live, and also hashtag replay if you happen to catch this on a replay. And that just helps me to know who's here. And also, if you would allow StreamYard access to your account, then if you have questions or comments, it will appear with your name if you do have comments down below. Okay, so I'll be able to um, just at least recognize who's here. If not, I can always address you at a later time. Anyways, guys, we will just give it a second for our guest to jump on. Today we have the honor of having DJ Aline on, and let's see if she's jumping on. And like I said, if you have questions or comments that you want to ask, please post it. I'll be able to read it as it appears, okay? Give me 1 second. So thank you guys, like I said, for joining. If you happen to catch this live, please hashtag live. Thank you. And if you want to leave your name, that way I could see it now. If not, I can always address you after, but I do appreciate you coming on live. Let's just give it a couple seconds for DJ Aline to come on. Let me make sure she has the link. And yes, thank you for your patience, guys. Give it a couple of seconds. And I hope all is well with everyone. We are in October. The time is going by fast, right? As far as the year is concerned. But yes, like I said, just give it a couple seconds, just waiting for Aline to come on. And hopefully that will be shortly. Thank you for anyone who's on. I do welcome you and thank you for your support. Since October, we will be having 2 business owner interviews, so look out for that, okay, at the end of the month. Think she's coming on add to stage. Hang on. Hey.
Hey.
Yay, we got you.
Yeah. I'm excited to be here finally.
Yes, thank you for joining us. I just have my little whiteboard on. We got welcome DJ Aline.
I like it.
So yeah,
Nice.
I'm actually streaming in the group and then also on YouTube as well. Okay, that way for our non-Polynesians that they can always catch it too, because you know I like to showcase our Polynesian business owners and just small self-employed
Okay.
people. And especially, I appreciate you coming on and taking the time just to share with us, DJ Aline. I know right now you are the hottest female Polynesian DJ out there right now. I don't know if you know that or not.
I hear it. I hear it a lot. I just try to stay humble about it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Well, that's good though. It's good to stay humble, but I'm really excited for you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing a lot of things now, and I like having, this time in the month because it does showcase our Polynesian people because I really feel like right now it is our time. You know what I mean? Just as a culture, we're more mainstream now. A lot of people know about Islanders. And so I think it's really important just to have people like you
We're
come
coming out.
Yeah, for sure, and just to help you get out there and, for anyone that doesn't really know you, it's like, "Hey, look out for her because she's serious."
That's dope. I love it. I love it. And thank you for bringing me onto your platform in
Oh,
order to do so.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So, before we start, with, just some quick questions that I have, um, tell us something about yourself that no one knows.
Hmm. Something that nobody knows about me. This
Yeah,
is a big one because
yeah,
when it does come up, and they're like, "What? Really? You've done something other than DJing your whole life?" Yeah. I was actually I'm actually a ball player. Played ball all through high school, 4 years of college. Played basketball on a scholarship. When I usually tell that story, everybody's like, "What?" They don't usually believe me because all they see and all they know of me was just DJing. And so I went to BYU,
Nice. Which
University
year?
of BYU, Provo,
Oh, Provo. Okay.
2008 until 2012. And yeah, I came home and started the whole DJing thing about 2015.
Yeah. So that's interesting. Well, congratulations. Good for you. What like inspired you? I mean, you went to school to play ball, but what did you get a degree in?
I was going for economics.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but any interest in that now? Not at all. At all. No. Um, now looking back, I wish I would have majored in business
Oh, okay. Yeah.
because of what I'm in now, and so I'm actually looking into taking some courses in school and getting some certificates going, just so that I could be more familiar, with the business world and all of that.
Yeah, yeah,
So
most
yeah,
definitely. Well, that's awesome. At least you got to go to school for free.
right, yeah.
You know what I mean? So if
Being
you
an
ever,
athlete pays, right?
yeah, exactly. Something pays. All right. So, can you just tell us a little bit about your journey, on your road to becoming a DJ? I mean, I know you didn't go to school for it, but what inspired you to go down that road?
I've actually wanted to be a DJ.
Really?
I remember this since I was 12. My parents, we were having just kind of like a family home evening type of thing in the living room, but parents asking us kids, "What are your goals?" And I remember off the bat, I said I wanted to be a DJ. I was musically invested growing up, played the uke, played the piano, took piano classes, played for the church a couple times. That didn't stick, but I still am just musically invested in since I was little.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Nice.
and so after I went to school and for college, I didn't know what I wanted to do actually. I kind of hit a bump in the road, and so um, I like any other college student. I bet I kind of fell into the partying world. You know, I was uh, I was very secured in my young life growing up. Didn't get to party, didn't get to go anywhere. I go to school, go to high school, go to school, come home. It's homework and shooting outside with my dad, and it's to sleep. It was a
Right, right.
cycle. I got a little taste of the party world when I was in college, and I kind of ran with that for a couple years, and then I hit a barrier. Like, what am I doing with my life? This is 2012 up until 2015 when I started DJing. Didn't know where I was going. Came home, moved back home, and my parents kind of inspired me. They said, "Hey, remember that this is what you wanted to do,"
Right.
and so they helped me. They actually bought my very first DJ equipment
Nice.
straight out of the swap meet. When me and
Yeah.
my dad got in the truck, we went to the Fontana swap meet. Met up with the guy there. He sold us a pair of speakers, and I was in the garage for months
Wow.
on YouTube,
Yeah.
self teaching myself
Yeah.
how to be a DJ, and
Nice.
that's just kind of how it all started. So
Okay.
inspiration goes out to my parents.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's
Yeah,
awesome that you kinda had that background from church and you just kinda kept it with you and it was something you're able to fall back on, right?
yeah,
Really?
yeah. I was that
Um,
kid. I was that kid walking around campus in high school with the uke
yeah,
and the guitar, just
yeah,
sitting in a circle singing with everybody. So
yeah. That's awesome. What do you attribute like your musical influence to? Like, who kind of shaped your style? Would you say?
what are we looking for? Personal or
I mean,
there's
just
a
like,
no?
yeah,
Oh, my mom and my dad, they're great singers. They don't play any instruments, but uh, our family we're just are very great singers. But growing up, I would say my sister Gloria,
yeah,
she was kind of like our she raised us in a sense of musically. I'm a big on 80s, big on 90s because of her.
nice,
And you give me that genre any day, I'm killing it. You
right,
know, so um just growing up with her in the car, at home, cleaning. All right,
right,
we're cleaning the house. On the speaker already is 80s and 90s and whatever it may be.
right.
And so, yeah, I would say that she was a big part of me musically, being able to be invested at
Okay,
from to start
awesome.
off with. Yeah.
So I got a Facebook comment. What's up, Aline? Offers from your Ebola fam in Utah.
Hey, hey, what's
Yeah,
good?
right?
How can I see that?
If you go on, you should be able to see it when you're on the.
I see it.
Yeah, do you see it?
I see it. It doesn't tell me
Yeah,
who's
it doesn't
writing it,
say
but
right. Unless
much
they give,
slow.
yeah, yeah, unless they give access to StreamYard, we can't see their names until after. Unless you're looking at another device, you'll be able to see it on the Facebook itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
All
I can
right.
get on there.
So let me just ask you, what are some most memorable like gig that you've had so far in your DJing career?
What are oh, here you are. Sorry about most memorable uh would have to be my first concert. Well, it wasn't actually my first concert, but it was the first one that I remember just killing it, and the audience being, you know, um, just we were packed. It was the Fiona concert
Oh,
that I
really?
had. I would say last year. I think it was
Nice.
last year. Early on last year, we had Fiona, and I was able to MC and host and DJ the entire concert. You
Wow.
can catch it on my Instagram in my
Okay.
highlights actually, so it's all there.
Okay.
But that would be the most that I remember, the most memorable one because it was just amazing. The crowd was amazing. Fiona, all in all, is amazing. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
if
She's
you're a huge reggae head out there, then you
yeah.
know
Yep. I
that
love Fiona. Where was the venue where
the
you were at?
venue. We were at a in Riverside.
Oh, in Riverside?
Yeah, Riverside. The venue. I DJ'd there a lot. I'm just catching a blank now. They're closed now. They
Oh,
no
okay.
longer have the venue. But if every Sunday nights, I would have reggae nights there.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
Rain Cross Pub.
Green Cross. Okay.
We
Yeah,
there
I've never been there.
downstairs. I would host every Sunday reggae nights, and then
Yeah,
upstairs once a month we would host reggae concerts. We
nice.
had Spawn Breezy, Fiona, JC Lodge, K Nova, you name them, we had them within
Yeah,
our Polynesian Islander music world.
yeah. We need to bring that back. Is there anything like that going on now that you're part
There
of?
is, there is. We just changed cities,
Okay.
so we're now in Corona. Um, Corona, about 15 minutes from our original venue, but we're now in Corona. We just had one last Saturday after a long while, and it was a hit. We had a lot of people show up. It was just regular reggae night.
Yeah.
Soon, we're working on shows. We're working on getting somebody out, just to kind of keep our
Yes.
hype going. But
Yes.
yeah,
Man,
yeah,
that would be nice just to have something, every so often, whether it's weekly or monthly. Like, yeah, you got to throw that out. So, man, I'll be there. Shoot.
something to bring our, just to bring
Yeah.
our people together.
Yeah.
And reggae is something close to me and something that I could definitely just put like come out and just play from the top of the dome. Don't need no practice. Don't need to,
Right.
I just already got it going and we got a couple DJs doing that out here. We got Bulldozer. He's doing that in Long Beach
Okay.
every Sunday. And then we got myself, who is trying to keep it Friday, Saturdays out here in the IE area.
I okay,
Yeah,
okay. So we got to catch that for sure.
yeah.
Um, can you share any challenges that you faced, just that you've had to overcome getting into DJing, being a female? Has it been
Yeah, yeah. That's a big one. The being a female, that was already a hard one in itself, because it is a male dominant world, the DJ world. When I first started, I reached out to a couple of DJs that I didn't know them personally. I was a big fan of them. Um, asked them for some help, and I could feel the cold shoulder, and that was the hard part, which drove me to just sit in my garage for 3 to 6 months and teach myself how to do it. And that's something that I hold near and dear, is
right?
that people ask me, "Oh, how did you get up on it? Were you taught?" I was self-taught.
Right.
Yep, straight up. I got videos. My siblings got videos of me dancing two-stepping to myself in the garage, headphones on, just self-teaching myself.
Yeah.
So that was one of the biggest challenges, was being a female DJ. Um, and so as the years went on, I gained a little bit of respect. I gained, and then DJs were starting to be more open to questions that I had for them, or if I wanted to just stand by them and just kind of have them mentor me in a way.
Right.
I was able to gain that, but it took years.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And I really commend you for sticking in there. You know what I mean? And not giving up, because it takes a certain type of personality. Well, you kind of learn, right? And you gotta you grow, and
Oh yeah.
it's a progressive type of situation. And I like to say with just with our people, right? That a lot of the times when we hear something negative, or we hear like a family member down talk us, like we give up, right?
Yeah. You
No,
give up.
yeah,
Yeah.
we give up. And it's so easy for us, especially I feel like, to get into that, but that's why, like, for you and other people who come here and other business owners, like, I really do commend you guys and give you props for hanging in there, because a lot of people don't understand it. Sometimes you are by yourself. It's just you, right?
Yeah.
And you're battling you, really. And if you're going to have that endurance to hang in there and to keep going, right?
Right. Right.
So, you're just headed just up, right? There's no stopping you now. And I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. And I'm super excited for you. And I just hope it resonates with our people, that not to give up, because I know how we can get, with all the talking and just all the BS that,
It's easy to be persuaded. Very
right,
easy to be persuaded by our own people.
right, which
Yeah.
sucks, right? It really
Yes.
sucks, because it's like you want to stand strong, but then it's like they're just like on you, it's like in your
Yes.
ear. So it's like, if you don't separate yourself, you ain't never gonna get ahead, you know?
Hmm.
And you literally do have to separate yourself for a time.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, just wanted to, I'm all about encouraging our people and just moving our community forward. That
Right.
way we're not stuck in a stereotype for the rest of our life. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
need to be known that, hey, we're just not just sports people, right? We we actually do have,
We have a brain. Yeah.
yeah, we can do other things than play football and basketball and whatever it is. Like, we know business and we could do things. So
Hmm.
I just
Yeah.
really wanted to encourage people about that. And then, how do you connect with your audience, like during your performances? Because you're really good. Like, I don't know if you remember, I had you for my daughter's graduation.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, dude,
Bakersfield.
yeah, her
Yeah.
her little high school friends are like, "Oh my gosh, we had so much fun," right? And I'm just like, "Okay, that's cool." They loved you. They loved you. They loved the music, and they even said it was better than their high school prom. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, well,
yeah, so that just,
that's good.
yeah, that means a lot. So how do you just stay up with the trends, and how do you just keep engaging with your audience?
A lot of it starts at home. You know, on my downtime, I do music almost all the time, every day. I'm in my bag. I'm getting hip with the new music for kids because I'm all around. I go from high school parties to 70th birthdays. You know, I got to learn everything in between. And so I'm musically inclined to learn all the new stuff that comes out, as well as when I'm actually performing. If I'm playing a song and I don't see anybody getting up, or if I just see head bobbers after dinner, after a full dinner, I get on the mic, I talk to them, or I have a list of bangers that I need to go out to get them up and dancing just a little bit.
Yeah.
I know you have to learn to know the right songs, and for that to come, it takes experience. I wouldn't have known to play these songs if I didn't engage myself with the crowd, previous experiences. Um, so it didn't just come. I mean, it had to come a long time. It's just not something that I was just like, hey, woke up, I know how to do it. It
Right.
took practice,
Yeah.
and it takes a lot of practice at home as well, too.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
that's awesome that you've gotten that practice down, and that you're able to just connect with people, because not
Yeah.
every DJ can connect with their audience, and then different audience and age groups at that, so
Oh yeah.
you really got to be versatile. And so that's definitely something that, that you got going on for sure.
Yeah, like right now, it's football season, and I am DJing all the high school games out here for the football. I'm on stage with the students, hyping them up throughout the whole game. As I'm doing that, I have to watch the game and make sure that I'm not playing at certain times of the games where it's interfering with the boys and the coaches hearing each other. So that's another challenge in itself, crowd controlling and paying
Yeah,
attention to the game and not
yeah,
getting in trouble or pissing the refs off or nothing like that.
right.
And all in all, like I said, it takes practice at home. Getting cue points for the most important parts of the songs where I can get my kids going and get them hyped and get them going. I don't know if you've seen on Instagram my high school games, but you guys got to check it out.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, I
yeah.
haven't seen you perform at a high school. I think I caught like something that you were doing that. But is it the school that, got requested you? Like, how did you get into that?
It was the school that requested me. I actually, my brother, my older brother, he works for one of the schools out here, and he's also a football coach. And
Okay,
back in 2021, was his first year, and he was able to kind of put a word in for me.
right.
And so I started doing their dances, and then when football games came up, he's like, "Hey, let's get my sister out here. Let's get a DJ out here." They would usually have a DJ, but not engaging with the kids. They'll just play music off to the side during half times and timeouts. But
Yeah.
I'm up there, third downs. I'm getting the kids jumping in their seats. We're going, we're at it. Um, and that just kind of led on to other schools hearing about me,
Yeah.
and it just kind of trickled on down. Um, to doing football games. Now I'm doing all their dances, and
Yeah.
so shout out to my brother
Yeah, definitely. So
Junior. Yeah, he
you
kind of
got
put his foot in there for me.
so you got a full plate. You're just everywhere now.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like the effect that it has on the game. That must make a difference have you seen a difference with them winning?
What's what's funny is I play for a school. I'm not gonna say it, but
Right.
they're not a good school at all. Like sports wise, they're 0-6. If you look at them on the field, you can definitely tell that they're losing. But if you're in the stands, we're winning in the stands. You wouldn't even tell that we're losing on the field, and that's how hype we are, and that's how hype I get these kids. Most of these kids don't even know what football is. They just come because they know we're gonna get hyped in the
Oh, heck
stands.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I've got
Oh,
some
heck
material that I need to post from recent games that were pretty dang good. So
yeah.
look out for that. I'll be posting those up soon.
Oh man, that must be so fun just for them to come and feel like they're at a party, right? They're just
Oh, it's
are
exactly what it is. I play bubblegum music and they're off and running. Taylor Swift, One Direction, and these kids they go berserk.
Oh, heck yeah. I love it. Hey,
So
as long as you get paid and everybody's happy, right? That's all that matters.
there you go. There you go.
So, what trends do you see yourself like emerging in as far as like in your DJing? Do you see like, are you gonna get into that whole electronic kind of music trend, or what direction do you see yourself going in?
Um, starting off, I'm a reggae, hip hop, R&B DJ, straight up. I do the Tongan functions. I do a lot of Tongan functions. I got the Tongan music down, Samoan functions. I got other Samoan music. Traditionally, I'm there, but naturally, R&B, reggae, and hip hop, old school R&B. That's my game.
Right. Oh, you're back. You're good.
Electric or house, I haven't. I love the music, but I haven't been able to get straight into it.
Yeah, yeah, that's all
Yeah.
right. That's all right because you know what, you got to do what works for you, and I mean, it works. And you're so busy and popular, like you probably don't even need to go down that route, right?
No.
Honestly. Um, and so as far as like DJing advice, if we have anyone in our audience in our Polynesian community that kind of likes to dabble in music and might want to become a DJ, what kind of advice would you give them just starting off?
Don't give up. That's the biggest thing for me, especially how I started. Um, you're gonna get a lot of criticism. You're gonna get a lot of you're gonna get people who don't like your style of mixing, or then you're gonna get those who just love your style of mixing. I've had both. Just don't give up. Don't, like we were talking earlier, don't be persuaded too easily. Um, and don't overthink. While you're up there performing, do not overthink. That's the biggest thing. Don't be nervous. That's a huge barrier that I had to get over. And ask me now, yeah, I'm fully over that barrier. I go in full confidence now.
Yeah,
Ask me a year or 2 years ago, I couldn't say anything else than yeah, I was a nervous wreck.
yeah, yeah,
So
and practice makes perfect, and that's just for everything, right? For anything.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's really what it is.
yeah. What other like essential important skills or qualities do you have to be a DJ? Are there any you found that you needed or that you needed to develop?
Personality, personality. Have a lot of personality. You could be an A1 DJ and have the worst attitude and have the worst personality going into things. You got to be a people person.
Right.
You definitely got to be a people person off the bat. That's something that I noticed, that everything else can be taught. You can't be taught personality. You can't just you can't be taught how to be a people person. You just gotta just
Yeah.
be it.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that, with our people, Polynesians, like we're just naturally, we're just naturally friendly people,
True.
outgoing, funny people that, you
There's
know,
an upper hand in that
yeah,
already for us Polynesian
exactly.
people. Yeah,
Exactly. So we're super fortunate that we already have that like built in us, right? Because I don't
exactly.
know, like if you're around Polynesians, you're gonna laugh. You know what I mean? There is no way that you're not gonna have a good time. Like I feel like we're just like the best people to hang out with, right? Because
Honestly,
yeah,
yeah,
for real.
we
That's
got
what
it in the bag. Yeah, we can
that's
make a
how
conversation out of anything and just roll with it.
right, exactly.
Yeah,
And it is definitely a gift that I think our people have. And I would just love for all of us just to really showcase the gifts and the talents that we have, right? I mean,
yeah,
we don't, even if we're not the best in something, we can get away with it with our personality, right? And just kind of
yeah.
being who we are
Well,
naturally. So, yeah,
exactly.
it's definitely an upper hand that we have for sure.
Totally agree. Yeah.
All right, just a couple more questions and I'll let you go. I don't like to keep this too long. What's your favorite all-time track to play or like your favorite set, do you think?
Oh, set or track? I can't give you a track. I can
Okay,
give you a set.
a set.
R&B, old school R&B.
Old school R&B.
Old school R&B all the way, and hip hop. I would always find myself ending the night off with that anywhere.
Yeah,
You know, anywhere you get the Usher, the Keisha Cole, you get the Return of the Mac. Uh,
right. Okay, I feel you.
and, and that's a wide spectrum. You can go old school R&B goes from the '80s all the way to the 2000s. So you can hit Dancing Queen, and
Right,
then
right.
switch it over to Keisha Cole Love, and they'll love it.
Mhm.
The dance floor is gonna stay, you
Yes,
can
stay
stay lit.
lit. Yeah, you're right. Because I know
Anytime I need to get into my comfort zone, that's where I go.
that's where you go. Oh,
R&B,
nice. I
yeah,
love it. You're right
R&B, yeah.
about that. That'll keep people going for sure. And then can you share like a unexpected like funny moment at one of your gigs? Anything that happened that's memorable to you that sticks out?
Huh.
Maybe from an audience member or like just some wacky moment with DJing.
You see a lot actually from the private events to the public events. You see a lot in hosting and emceeing. You have to be the elephant in the room in a way. You know, when I'm emceeing and dancing or emceeing and hosting on the stage for these concerts, I find myself dancing or doing things to get the crowd hyped, and sometimes I look silly. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But that's something out of my comfort zone that I have to get into, to get them going. So maybe I could just use myself as the culprit
Right.
for this topic. I do find myself getting into uncomfortable situations, having to dance and dance to a Tongan song and Taulunga or Tulafale or
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
may
Yeah.
be, and it gets them going. It
Yeah.
gets them going.
Yeah.
Whether or not I look silly or not, it gets them going.
Yeah, yeah,
And so,
definitely. And you know what? That's good that you're doing that because it's in those moments of being uncomfortable is when you grow. You know what I mean?
exactly.
And so, yeah, and sometimes you do have to put yourself out there so people can connect with you and see that, hey, you're more than just the DJ. You can actually, do some other things and come
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to the DJ. So, yeah, for sure. I feel you on that. And then how do you like usually unwind? How do you recharge yourself after like a long event or a long performance? Like, what do you like to do to get your mind right again?
Sleep. Everybody knows this about me. If you know me, I DJ Thursdays through Sunday. And if you know me, Mondays are my down days. I
Okay,
sleep, I recharge, I eat, I sleep, and I recollect on all the events that I just had.
nice.
But all in all, it's sleep. I sleep it off. I get off my feet. I'm
Yeah,
in bed. I sleep, and that's my recharge.
nice.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays are usually my recharge days, my
Mhm.
music days,
Yeah,
and then Thursday up until Sunday, I'm right back at it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Those are the main
So
days.
yeah, those are the main days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone wanted to do like, what would the cost be just to buy like DJ equipment and kind of like get something started? What do you think monetary
Oh, that's a good question.
someone should like expect?
It used to be super cheap.
Yeah.
Now it's getting up there. Speakers used to be as much as $500. Now they're doing a lot of technical things into these speakers now, adding amps. Usually, you used to have your amps on the side. Now they're putting amps in these speakers, and it's a lot more. Um, if you're a starting DJ to get a little starter package going, I just actually helped my boy out, DJ AJ the Must, out in Utah. Check him out.
Okay.
He's actually doing his thing out there. I just help him start up. I'd say he spent about 1 to 2 grand just to start off.
Okay. That's
Maybe
okay.
three if he's getting wires as well.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, he's gotten his money back
Okay.
already within 2 to 3 months. DJing, you can get your money back that quick.
Quick.
So
Nice.
if
Nice.
you want to start up just very fast, 2 3 G's,
Yeah.
you're in there. You're in the game,
Oh,
and
nice.
then you can expand from then on.
Yeah, yeah. Just to get the basic setup, just to get you
Yeah.
through. Okay. Got it.
To
All
this
right.
day, I still have my very first controller that I ever started off with, this small,
Yeah.
and I've expanded to.
Oh, we lost her. Well, hopefully she gets back on, guys. Maybe her phone died, but we were actually going to wrap it up. Let me just, oh,
Oh,
here,
here we go.
here we go. It's all right.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, cool. Well, DJ Aline, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're super busy. You probably got people hitting you up. So I do want to thank you for coming on. I hope everyone in our Polynesian community was able to learn a little something about our hottest female DJ right now. Okay. Look out.
DJ.
If anyone wants to get a hold of you or follow you, do you want to share like how they can get a hold of you, your social media platforms?
Social media is DJ Aline 909. Same thing as Facebook, DJ Aline 909. Rep for the 909 out here in the IE. Other than that, I got a booking link on my IG. It's
Okay.
got everything there, phone number, email address. Just go click on it if you want to book me or if you want to just hit me up and say what's up. Either
Nice.
way.
Awesome. Any final thoughts for you? Is there anything else that you would like to share with us before we end this?
No, I think we nipped it in the bud. Your questions are great, and
Awesome.
I'm super happy to be here on your platform. Thank you for having me as well. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on. We sure do appreciate you. And thank you for anyone that has been joining us. Please hit up DJ Lee. She is very, very good at what she does, let me tell you. Yeah, and you will definitely enjoy her. So thank you again. And I can't
Thank you.
wait to hear what you guys got going on because I definitely would like, a Polynesian reggae something every so often so I can hit it up.
We, we got to bring in the Bakersfield then, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you
Okay.
again. You have a good
All
night.
right.
As
Thank you
always, God
guys.
bless. Yep, not a problem. Thank you.
Always. Bye.
Bye. All right. Thank you, Polynesian community, for hanging in there. Sometimes we get these technical difficulties. Sometimes our Facebook lives get postponed, canceled for whatever reason from our guests, but I do am very grateful for DJ Lean to get on. Like I said, she is very good at what she does. Um, and please expect another Polynesian business owner interview the last Thursday of this month. Usually that is when I do conduct these interviews, but since we had to postpone this one till today, you'll catch two again in October, okay? So thank you again for anyone that has been joining us. Thank you for our live comments. We live and direct to DJ Favorite DJ, Lee and Retta, DJ Lean. Yeah, so we got some Facebook comments. Thank you for participating, guys. Like I said, hashtag live or hashtag replay if you do catch this. And I will see you next Thursday. Have a good night. Bye, guys.